Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I am a Distractible Moose, and today we are back with some more Stranded Deep. Last time, we left off with a couple of foundations, so we're getting ready to build a house. We got a couple of engine parts going on here, so that's good. And, well, as long as you've seen the other video, you pretty much know what our situation is. Because I just booted up the last save and started recording. If I sound a little groggy, it's just I just woke up just not too long ago. And hopefully we have a better day today. Because if you saw my short vlog from yesterday, you'll know that I tried to record quite a few games and just none of them were working out. So I think our first objective today is gonna be get over to that island as soon as we can. Sound good? I think that sounds good. One thing I wanted to try and do before I leave for this island, this other island, is try to get into this boat. Because I really didn't think that we could. I thought that these boats were just for decoration. I didn't think you were supposed to do anything with them until I watched Jacksepticeye's latest video of this, and he actually used his raft and a few other items, I think, and managed to climb into the boat. We're almost there. Look at that. We made it. Alright. So, here's this boat. And that is another beautiful piece that we need for our engine. Alright, I think we've... oh! Oh, look at you! Oh, guys! This is just lovely. Oh, okay. If you could climb a ladder, that would be... Alright, he's trying to swim up the ladder, which is fun. So I'm gonna see if I can get to that hard case up there. Since ladders don't apparently work in this game, like they do in real life. Alright. Alright, we got 2 torches, a lantern, and most of the parts for an engine, I think. So let's drop some stuff over here and come back. Alright, so I think now, once we plunder that ship, we're gonna have almost everything we need for the engine. We've got the carburetor, the propeller, and then it takes a fuel tank, an engine, a stick, and duct tape. So all we need is duct tape. Alright, so let's do that then. Okay, so upon closer inspection, I opened this cabinet here to find morphine. Something that I don't actually think I've ever seen anyone else get in this game. So I'm really not sure what to do with it. But I guess that means it's rare, which is always good. And I mean, morphine is good stuff. I mean, okay, that sounds kind of weird. That sounds a little bit drug addict-y. But yeah. So I'm sure morphine does good things for us a little bit later. But for right now, I have no clue what to do with it. So let's drop our raft over here since we're headed to that island. Full moon. Lovely. I don't even need this lantern. My God. That thing is bright. However, I will go ahead and drop the lantern right here. Set it down the way it's supposed to be. There we go! Isn't that nice? It's like a home away from home, I think. Okay, let's put our engine parts over here. Okay, so that is 4 out of what, 6 parts? I need 1 stick. Look at you. Okay, so at this point I think all I need is that duct tape that I was talking about. And it is 5 a.m., so that means the sun is going down, or moon is going down over there. Yeah, that island's definitely closest. So, in about an in-game hour, we head for the island. Alright, so I'm loaded down with everything I think I might need. I've got water, got some food, a weapon, a flare gun. This morphine, I looked, and it can be used to treat broken bones. So if I fall out of a tree, I can heal myself up pretty good. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot in this video. I got some sinus congestion going on. Alright, so it's the dawning of a bright new day. I'm headed to that island. So let me make sure I'm doing good. I could use some food, but I can do that when we get there. If you're hearing that crackling noise in the background, that's probably just the tinfoil on my windows, which has decided that it's going to move on its own. I think it's expanding and contracting because it's really cold outside, but there's also sun shining on my windows, and so it's heating and cooling almost constantly. But so yeah, don't be alarmed. Survival log, day, dear God, I'm losing count. I'm gonna call it 107, 110, sounds good. I'm not actually sure the island is getting any closer at this point. I can't remember my wife's face. I'm scared. End log. Anybody else just see the island pop into existence, essentially? That's one thing they could definitely do better in this game. Because, like, they wait until you're a certain distance away from the island, and then it's like, oh, look at how different this island is. But now, I'm just making complaints. Because really, there's not a lot to complain about in this game. It's a really solid early access game, as early access games go. Oh look, what was that? A blacktip reef shark, I think is what it's called. Alright, so we are going to leave our raft right here, facing our island, which is also the closest island. And we can drop our paddle. Alright, we have reached new land. And look at that, rocks right away. We are greeted with minerals. Okay, what do we got going on this island? We got yucca, that's good. Can always use some yucca. I brought way too much stuff with me, so I'm gonna drink some water. Alright. Yucca. Ooh, that other island is really close. Or at least it looks like it from here. It's probably not actually that close. It's probably just a mirage. But, still. Okay, I have no time for potato plants. I gotta get resources here and then head back. Alright, we spotted a shipwreck. Time to go see what that's all about. As soon as I inspect this strange looking rock. What are you? Anything good? No, just a rock. Coolio. You can never over-inspect anything. Like, even if you end up feeling a little bit foolish after you get done inspecting something meaningless, at least you tried. At least you didn't miss out on something good. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We got vitamins. Vitamins, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I shouldn't actually need this because I have another one of these back on my home island. Okay, what do vitamins actually do? Can be used to treat illnesses. Neat. If I get sick, I can... Okay, that's an engine. Don't need that. That is another engine. Still don't need it. Okay, this is a... I got a bucket of seawater, which a lot of people have been getting and being like, oh, thanks, I'm surrounded by seawater. But I have an idea with it. And that was my phone, I apologize, but I do have what I believe to be a pretty good idea with the bucket of seawater. So I'm going to clear up a space for it, since it is also the only other thing on the ship I didn't already have. Okay, except for maybe whatever's in this hard case up here. Oh, got him. Alright, more lighters. Neat. And it's raining, which means I'm not leaving anytime soon, because it gets terrifying within like 3 seconds of the start of a rain. Oh god. I've never actually had rain in my own game. It's actually really loud. Like, kind of almost scarily loud. I do not like. But yeah, so, you saw my visibility level before. It is now raining, and this is my new visibility level. I didn't mean to drop that axe, but, so this is my life now. And I'm gonna try this idea that I had. With the bucket of seawater. And hopefully the heavy rainfall doesn't put out my fire. And then I forgot that I didn't have a lighter. Alright. This is the part where I get terrified of the environment. Because I can't see anything. And it's going to take me a second to get into the ship. Okay. We're in. We got our lighter. Oh god. I do not like. Alright. So we made it safely into the boat and back, which I wasn't sure we were going to be able to do. Just because I couldn't see any sort of goddamn thing. Alright, now, if I... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so it says cooking seawater, which means if we put this bucket on our fire for long enough, you totally didn't see that. This is 100% real survival. That's totally not a bucket filled with fake water. I promise this isn't scripted. Can I collect rainwater? Let's try that. Let's just try collecting some rainwater. And hopefully we can stay alive long enough to get back to our island whenever the rain is over. It is currently 3:20-ish. It is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. So even in the rain, it's not bad. Alright, well I guess I'm stuck in this. I might as well go foraging for more yuccas and stuff. Looks like there was only a few yuccas on this island. Which is just lovely considering basically the only reason I ever need to leave my own island is to get yuccas. Like, just about everything else I've got a relatively sustainable source of. And look at that, I think we've got just enough sunlight that we might be able to make it home. So I'm gonna go hop in my raft. I have gotten some supplies, though not a lot. I got the vitamins from the ship, which is good. And I'm headed for that island right there. Hopefully we can make it there before the sun goes down. We should be fine if we can't, though. And now I gotta drop something in here. Okay, I want to drop something that I'm not too worried about losing. I'll drop the potatoes. Potatoes aren't that big of a deal if I lose them. Alright. Oh my lord! What is happening? It was the potatoes. They sabotaged me. Okay, what is life right now? Because this is supposed to be a life raft. Yet it is failing severely at maintaining my life. Okay. So it's now dark. because I completely forgot how fast the day-night cycle goes. But we should still be able to get to our island just fine. There shouldn't be any huge problems with that. We can still see it, and even though we're going slow, there's not any like additional night predators in the water that are gonna jump up and get us, or at least not that I'm aware of. And ignorance really is bliss. One thing I've noticed is, like, I made a joke earlier in the video that it didn't seem like the island was getting any closer, but now looking at it, the islands don't actually start to look like they're getting closer until you're easily more than halfway there. I could say probably 150, maybe 200 yards out, that happens. And then all of a sudden you start actually making like real-time progress. But prior to that, how did I not see those bubbles when I was coming through last time? Those bubbles mean shipwrecks. Which means that when it's not dark and when I'm feeling like less of a pansy, I need to come back. Okay, here's our foundations. We made it back. We made it back just fine, ladies and gents. Still no duct tape, which means that later I'm going to have to go and explore some more shipwrecks. But we did bring back a whole inventory slot of lashings. Sorry, got distracted. We got back a whole inventory slot of rocks. And we got a bucket, which now we can use to scoop up seawater. And I think if I bring... Okay, I need some sticks before I do this. And my lighter. Got my lighter. I'll just take a couple of sticks from our No, I don't have enough for that. Alright, hang on while I chop down this tree. And I'm back, and at this point, I'm pretty sure we've definitely got enough sticks for what I'm trying to do. Alright, yep, that's plenty of sticks. Oh hey, we can make a bed in a minute. But right now, I'm just gonna pick up a few of these sticks. Walk over to... Okay, we had a fire right in this... Okay, there it is. Add some sticks to it. Light it up. Now, if we take, I think 3 sticks, maybe 2 or 3 lashings, and put them near our fire, I thought we could make fire spit, but I might be wrong. Let's try adding another stick to the mix. Now, do I need more lashings? Because I got some. I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I need the hammer. I don't know what to do. Someone help. Alright, so I'm back from my epic journey. I looked it up, and before you can build a fire spit, which is what I was trying to construct, you have to build a fire pit. And now that I have built my fire pit and my fire spit, and I'm rhyming Now whenever I get something that I can put on the fire to cook, I can just hang it right there on the end of that rope. And so I'm gonna try the bucket thing I was thinking of earlier, just to see if that'll work out. And then as soon as I get done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and, I think, end this video. I don't really know. Okay, I have collected seawater. This is now a bucket of seawater. And we're cooking some seawater. Alright, so I just heard the ding, and now okay, so I did sip from it, and I'm not getting sick, and my health is still good, and my hydration went way up. So, if you use a bucket correctly, you can actually purify water. So that's that. I also made a bed in the time while I was cooking up my water, so I'm just gonna straighten that out on my foundations here. And look at that. And then we'll wake up, and the sun will greet us. And I think I'm going to end that episode here, because it's a really nice place to wrap up. In the next episode, we're going to go back over in that direction, because there were at least 2 shipwrecks that I saw. Because there was like bubbles coming up. And then hopefully we find some duct tape and we can make our motor. Until then, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos coming up in the near future, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, have a good one.